the Volga, the Danube, the Rhine, the Seine, the Thames, the Po, the Tiber, well, the St. Lawrence River in Canada. There are many important rivers. The Andes, las montañas, the Andes, the Rockies, the Urals, the Himalayas. There are many important mountain ranges, the Pyrenees, the Alps, the Apennines. Geography class today and English class. Good luck with your English and study. Thank you. Hello again. Welcome back. Bienvenido de nuevo. Welcome back. Hello again. English. It's time. Ya es hora otra vez. Okay, toca. It's time to learn English. It's my job. I'm the teacher, you're the student. I'm the teacher, you're the student. Estoy haciendo una contracción. Y yo hago muy bien las contracciones en inglés, ¿eh? I'm is I am. I'm. Okay? I'm the teacher, you're. Fijaos por favor en esta pronunciación porque los españoles pronunciáis mal diciendo your. You are the student. Contraction, you're. It's como una I latina. You're the student, okay? And your job is more important than mine to learn English, okay? Now, pictures. I don't like this picture, but Claire, the boss, behind the camera. Yo estoy delante, ella está detrás de la cámara. I'm in front of the camera. Claire is behind the camera. And Claire said, Clovey, use this picture. Okay. But en cuanto pueda, as soon as I can, I'm going to throw this picture away. Okay, but para recapitular lo que hemos visto en una de las últimas clases. This is a plane. This is a pen. This is a finger. This is a pin. This is a watch. This is a shirt. This is a plane. It's a big plane. Yeah. This isn't a plane. No, senor. It's a train. It's a train, I think. Yeah. It's a train. This is a plane. This is a train. This is a car. This is a bus. And this is a bike. Or, officially, a bicycle. This is a bicycle. This is a bike. This is a bus. This is a car. This is a train. This is a plane. Fijaos cómo suena. This is. Es un juego fonético que no es difícil, pero hay que practicarlo un poco. Lo voy a hacer otra vez para fardar un poco. This is a plane. This is a train. This is a car. This is a bus. And this is a bike. It's my bike. Aquí está muy guay. Yeah, my bike. I like my bike. This is a plane. Is this a plane? No, it's not. What is it? It's a train. Is this a train? No, it's not. What is it? It's a car. It's a car. It's a car. Is this a car? No, it's not. What is it? It's a bus. Is it a big bus or a small bus? It's a big bus. Is this a bus? No, it's not. Is it a plane? No, it's not. Is it a train? No, it's not. Is it a car? No, it's not. Is it an elephant? No, it's not. What is it? It's a bicycle. It's a bicycle. Is this a big plane or a small plane? It's a big plane. Is this a new train or an old train? It's a new train. Okay. All right. A plane, a train, a car, a bus, a bicycle. All right. This is a plane. This isn't a plane. It's a train. This isn't a train. It's a car. This isn't a car. It's a bus. I can see. This isn't a bus. It's a bicycle. This isn't a bicycle. It's a pin. That isn't a pen. It's a door. That, ese objeto, porque no os veo, that isn't a door. It's a camera. This, that. This is, that's. This isn't, that isn't. Okay. Is that enough? Claire, can I continue? Okay, voy a cosas más interesantes. I'm tired of objects, okay? These objects are very static. Vamos a hacer cosas un poco dynamic, okay? Spain, España, Spain. Fijaos, yo digo Spain. ¿Dónde empiezo la palabra? ¿Dónde empieza mi boca a hacer sonido? En la punta de la lengua. Spain. No empiezo en la garganta diciendo Spain, okay? Spain. Spain is a country. Spain isn't a city. Spain is a big country, I think. It depends. It's relative. Spain isn't a small country. Portugal, Portugal. La T y la U en inglés, cuando los juntas, solemos decir chu, como chufla. Portugal is a country like Spain, al igual que. Like Spain, Portugal is a country. But Portugal is a small country. It isn't, or it's not, a big country. The capital of Portugal is Madrid, right? Or wrong? No. The capital of Portugal is Lisbon. Lisbon. Pronunciación. Lisbon. Is the capital of Spain Seville? No, it's not. Is it Bilbao? No, it's not. What city is the capital of Spain? Madrid is the capital of Spain. Is Madrid a big city or a small city? It's a big city. Is it a pretty city or an ugly city? In my opinion, it's a pretty city. Is Barcelona a big city or a small city? It's a big city, like Madrid, al igual que Madrid, como Madrid, like Madrid. Is it a pretty city or an ugly city? Barcelona. It's, de nuevo. Este sonido fonético no para en inglés. El idioma está repleto de este sonido. Barcelona, it's a pretty city. Is it important? Yes, it is. Is Madrid important? Yes, it is. Is Lisbon important? Yes, it is. Is Lisbon more important for Portugal or for Spain? Obviously, evidently, Lisbon is more important for Portugal. Now, is France a city or a country? It's a country. Is France north of Spain or south of Spain? France is north of Spain. And what country is south of Spain? Morocco is south of Spain. Is Morocco a big country or a small country? Morocco is a big country. Is Marrakesh the capital of Morocco? No, it's not. What city is the capital of Morocco? Rabat is the capital of Morocco. Is Rabat bigger or smaller than Marrakesh? It's smaller than Marrakesh. Is Marrakesh bigger or smaller than Casablanca? Marrakesh is smaller than Casablanca. Is Casablanca a pretty city or an ugly city? It's a pretty city. Now, is France north of Spain or south of Spain? It's north of Spain. Is it a big country or a small country? It's a big country. What's the capital of France? The capital of France is Paris. Paris, because la pronunciación. Paris. What's the capital of the United Kingdom or Great Britain? The capital of Great Britain is London. What's the capital of Ireland? The capital of Ireland is Dublin. What's the capital of the United States? Pronunciación. Siempre con los. Aquí en España decís Estados Unidos. En English, los Estados Unidos. Tenemos que poner el artículo delante. The United States. The United States. The capital of the United States is Washington. What's the capital of Japan? No Japón, eh? What's the capital of Japan? The capital of Japan is Tokyo. What's the capital of India? The capital of India is New Delhi. Is India a big country or a small country? It's a big country. Is India in Asia or in Europe? India is in Asia. Is France in Europe or in Asia? France is in Europe. Europe. La pronunciación. Es como you are, you're up. Europe. Acentuando la primera sílaba. Europe. France is in Europe. Is Canada in Europe? No, it's not. What continent is Canada in? Canada is in North America. Is Canada a big country or a small country? It's a big country in area. Is Canada a big country in population? Population? No, it's not. How many people are there in Canada, or what's the population of Canada? The population of Canada, I think, is about 30 million people. What's the population of Spain? The population of Spain is 44 or 45 million people. What's the population of France? The population of France is 68 million people. What's the population of Germany? The population of Germany is 80 million people. Wow. What's the capital of Germany? The capital of Germany is Berlin. Is Berlin a big city or a small city? It's a big city. Is it a pretty city or an ugly city? It's a pretty city. Is it in the east of Germany or in the west of Germany? It's in the east of Germany. Is Madrid in the center of Spain or on the coast? Madrid is in the center of Spain. Is Barcelona in the center of Spain or on the coast? It's on the coast. Is it on the Atlantic coast or the Mediterranean coast? Barcelona, it's on the Mediterranean coast. And Santander? Santander is on the Atlantic coast. And what about Valencia? Is Valencia on the Mediterranean coast or on the Atlantic coast? Valencia, come on. Valencia is on the Mediterranean coast. Is Valencia north of Barcelona or south of Barcelona? Valencia is south of Barcelona. Okay. And is Alicante south of Valencia or north of Valencia? Alicante is south of Valencia. Is Alicante on the Mediterranean coast? Yes, it is. And Vigo? No, Vigo isn't on the Mediterranean coast. Well, what coast is Vigo on? Preposición on. Vigo is on the Atlantic coast. Okay. Is Vigo in Galicia or in Teruel? Vigo is in Galicia. Okay. And Albarracín. Where's Albarracín? Albarracín is in Teruel. Where is Torremocha? Torremocha is in Zaragoza or in Teruel. I'm not sure. And is Zaragoza in the north of Spain or in the south of Spain? It's in the north of Spain. Is it a big city or a small city? Well, it's a relatively big city. What's the population of Zaragoza? The population is about 700 or 800,000 people. Is Italy in Europe or in Africa? Italy is in Europe. Is it a big country or a small country? Well, it's relatively big. Is it an interesting country or a boring country? It's a very interesting country. What's the capital of Italy? The capital of Italy is Rome. Is Rome the most important city in Italy? Perhaps. What other city is important? Milan is important. Naples is important. And is Italy near Spain or far from Spain? It's near Spain. 2 hours by plane. It's near Spain. And is Italy interesting or boring for tourists? No, Italy is very interesting for tourists. Okay, and what language do the people speak in Italy? They speak Italian. What language do the people speak in Spain? They speak Spanish. And other languages. What language do the people speak in France? They speak French. What language do the people speak in Canada? Some people speak English and some people speak French. But most people speak English. What language do the people speak in Japan? They speak Japanese. Okay. What continent is Poland in? Poland is in Europe. What's the capital of Poland? The capital of Poland is Warsaw. What's the capital of the Czech Republic? The capital of the Czech Republic is Prague. Is Prague a big city or a small city? It's a big city. Is Vienna a big city or a small city? It's a big city too. Is Vienna the capital of Italy or the capital of Austria? Vienna is the capital of Austria. And Sofia? Sofia is the capital of Bulgaria. And Helsinki? Helsinki, let's see, Helsinki is the capital of Finland. Is Finland a country in the north or in the south? Finland is a country in the north. Is Finland a cold country or a hot country? Finland is a cold country in the winter, but it's not a hot country in the summer. Is Finland near Sweden or near Italy? Finland is near Sweden. What's the capital of Sweden? Stockholm. Stockholm. Estocolmo. Estocolmo. Stockholm is the capital of Sweden. And is Sweden near Norway or near Turkey? Sweden is near Norway. And what's the capital of Norway? The capital of Norway is Oslo. And is Norway near Denmark or near France? Norway is near Denmark. And what's the capital of Denmark? The capital of Denmark is Copenhagen. Copenhagen. Is Denmark a big country or a small country? It's. De nuevo con la famosa it's. It's a small country. Is Denmark in the north of Europe or in the south of Europe? Denmark is in the north of Europe, excuse me. And Greece? Well, Greece is in the south of Europe. Is Greece a big country or a small country? Greece is a relatively small country. What's the capital of Greece? The capital of Greece is Athens. Athens. And what's the capital of Norway? I don't remember. The capital of Norway is Oslo. And what's the capital of Germany? The capital of Germany is Berlin. What's the capital of Slovakia? Slovakia. From the old Czechoslovakia. The capital of Slovakia is Bratislava. Is it a big city or a small city? It's a big city. And what's the capital of Hungary? Hungary. The capital of Hungary is Budapest. And what's the capital of Romania? The capital of Romania is Bucharest. And what's the capital of the Ukraine? Ukraine. The capital of Ukraine is Kiev. And Turkey? What's the capital of Turkey? The capital of Turkey is Ankara. But is Ankara the number one city in Turkey? Well, politically, yes. Financially and industrially, no. What is the number one city in Turkey? Istanbul. Okay, Istanbul. Is Turkey a big country or a small country? It's a big country. It's a big country. Is Turkey in Europe or in Asia? Well, part of Turkey is in Asia and part of Turkey is in Europe. Okay? The Bosphorus is between Europe, Asia, and Europe. And what's the capital of Switzerland? The capital of Switzerland is Bern. Isn't the capital Geneva? No, it's not. But wait, isn't the capital Zurich? No, it's not. Isn't the capital of Switzerland Lucerne? No, it's not. Well, isn't the capital of Switzerland Lausanne? No, it's not. Well, what's the capital of Switzerland? I told you, ya se lo he dicho. The capital of Switzerland is Bern. Switzerland. Os va a costar un poco pronunciarlo, pero hay que intentarlo. Switzerland. And don't confuse Switzerland with Sweden, okay? Sweden is in the north of Europe. It's very cold. Switzerland is in the center of Europe. And what's the most important river in Europe? Oh, I don't know. The Rhine, the Danube, the Rhone, the Seine, the Thames, the Tagus River, the Po River, the Tiber River, the Volga? I don't know. The Volga is in Russia. The Tagus is in Spain and Portugal. The Tiber is in Italy. The Seine is in France. The Danube is in many countries. Germany, Switzerland, Austria, Hungary, Serbia, Romania, etc. And the Rhine, what country is the Rhine in? The Rhine is in Germany and in the Netherlands. And what country is the Thames River in? It's in England. Okay? Geography. Do you like geography? ¿Os gusta la geografía? A mí sí. Geography. It's important to know geography. But more important, más importante es el inglés. De momento, por lo menos para estas clases. Geografía un poquito más en el futuro, pero de momento vamos a seguir aprendiendo a usar dónde, cuánto, etc. Okay, so I will see you again very soon. Study your English and a little geography. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. Today, now is a beginner's class para principiantes, but quieto, be still, don't move. If you're not a beginner, stay, because this class is interesting for you. Today we're going to kill two birds with one stone. Vamos a matar dos pájaros de un tiro. En inglés, estamos todos en la edad de la piedra todavía, usamos piedras. We're going to kill two birds with one stone. We're going to talk about basic structures. We are going to use basic structures of the language. But we're going to talk about interesting geography, interesting statistics, statistics, and interesting things in general. Culture, cultura, hombre, culture. We're going to talk about culture. I'm going to talk to you about my country. I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to speak to you, pero speak es muy formal. Esto es una charla, no un discurso. I'm going to talk to you about the United States. And we're going to practice comparatives and superlatives. Which state is bigger, Michigan or Ohio? It depends. Population or area? In area, Michigan is bigger than Ohio. In population, Ohio is bigger than Michigan. So, pequeño pero potente. Ohio is a very important state. What's the most important city in Ohio? Well, most people, the majority of the people. But normally we say simply most people. Most people say that Cleveland is the most important city in Ohio, Cleveland. But don't say that to the people in Cincinnati, because the people in Cincinnati say that Cincinnati is the most important city in Ohio. But then the people in Columbus say, no, no, no. Columbus is the most important city in Ohio. It's the capital. It's the center of government. But the people in Cleveland say, no, no, no. Cleveland is the most important city. It's a center of business, industry, finance. And the people in Cincinnati say, no way. Para nada, eso nada. No way. Cincinnati is the most important for river transport and for logistics. And then finally, the people in Toledo say, Toledo, Ohio, say, no, we are the most important. Well, after this program, go to your atlas and open to the United States and find the 4 cities, Cleveland, Toledo, Cincinnati, and Columbus. Escrito Columbus. And you study these cities and you decide which city. Ahora digo which. Which city is the most important? Al principio os dije, what city is the most important? Because there are many small and large cities in Ohio. I said, what city? Porque el abanico posible de elecciones es amplio. What city is the most important? And we spoke about 4. And we didn't make a decision. So in the end, al final, I passed the problem to you. And I say, you decide for the next class which city. Ahora he cambiado which, desde what. Porque son 4 ciudades. Cuando delimitas la elección, pasas de what a which. What city is the most important? I don't know. Columbus? Cincinnati? Cleveland? Toledo? I don't know. Well, you decide. In your opinion, which of the four is the most important? In my opinion, I'm not going to say. Maybe next class I'll tell you. But Ohio is a very important state. But in my opinion, it's not the most important state. Ahora con what otra vez? Porque hay 50. What's the most important state in the United States? I don't know. We will perhaps, during the next 15 minutes, you and I we will, contracción will make a decision. Okay? Las decisiones se hacen. O también we will take a decision is correct too. All right, now what's the biggest state? What's the biggest state? Well, in area, the biggest state is Alaska. How many people are there in Alaska? Very few. Very few people. Why? Because Alaska is the coldest state in the United States. It's very cold in Alaska. Well, what's the temperature? What's the temperature? What's the temperature in Alaska? Well, in the winter, the temperature can be 50, 60, or even 70 degrees below zero. And what's the temperature in the summer? Well, in many areas of Alaska, the temperature can be 20 degrees above zero. Above, below. Above, below. Now listen, you